Good morning, everyone. My name is George Kosch, and I'm the CEO of Worldprofit. Today is the 10th day of January 2025. And yes, Happy New Year to everybody again. Hey, this is the best and the worst time of the year. I might as well explain that to you. It's the best time of the year because it's a brand new year, 2025. All kinds of people with that, the new year and that happiness it brings. And then it's the worst time of the year because for about 3 weeks we realize, well, we spent too much money and we don't have any left. Our credit card bill is coming due and we overspent. And the worst part isn't that, that's actually just normal. Those New Year resolutions are still killing us. They're painful. We're only 10 days into it and people are still hanging in there. Hopefully, you're doing maybe yoga or walking, taking some health stuff like that. The worst ones are the people that don't eat. So if you're one of them, go and have some pie. You're going to give up. I'm almost 60 now, and I have watched this over and over again. You're not going to make it if it's one of the food ones. So start eating because people are in a bad mood. They're ornery, and life is just really sucks when you change it drastically. So stop, go back to normal. You'll thank me because every year I say the same thing, and we can get on with it. What's Worldprofit? How did we come to be? We started in 1994 before the internet really existed. And here we are 30 plus years later. My background was not in business, but I got burned. I got burned bad in the first business that I tried to do. It was not online at all. It was before we started the internet business. And it was one of the reasons we did start the internet business was because it failed so badly. It was the typical one where the product was really useless and it was just for money, right? And you didn't know at the time, and people get sucked into these things all the time. So anyways, I still had a long time left of full-time pay because I had retired, and the internet just kind of seemed like a good idea at the time. Although I was told it was going to go the way of the 900 number business, and I thought, I don't think so. I think it's going to work. So anyways, let's fast forward. I got out of the military, as I said. I was an instructor pilot. I was living the dream. And then I decided I wanted another dream. So I got out and this internet thing happened. And I learned how to create software, websites, all of that good stuff. So Sandy Hunter and I just exploded, came on the scene and made a lot of mistakes. And they are mistakes that are being made now in the millions every day. People are costing themselves hundreds of thousands of dollars by just telling people, here's my product, do you want it? And people are like, no, I don't. And we learned that the hard way too, because we said to people, hey, look, we've got this membership program, $100, $1,000, whatever. And yeah, a couple people bought, but most people said no, until we started realizing that the secret, and the secret is still the secret that 99% don't seem to understand, is you have to give something away for free. And you have to have a page that only gives something away for free. There can't be any caveats other than register and get it. It could be credits, mailers, free ebooks, even information. As long as there's nothing else but that on the page. And then we call those opt-in pages because people opt in or register for that information. And then that's when you send them the information that you're looking at with an offer. You always want to have some kind of an offer. And it is to sign up for your program or sign up for Worldprofit as an associate. And we get hundreds a day doing that. And they come in and they wander around our member area, and every day we send out a newsletter. And the newsletter really is an opportunity letter. It's saying, listen, here's our offer. Here's what we have. And the reason that works, and this is secret part 2, is they're on your list. They're on our list as an associate member, and they're on your list in your prospect management system, where you can send them a phone call, an email with information about your program. Or you don't have to. You can just let us do the emailings every day to them for probably about 6 months until they either opt out or upgrade. All of you know that works. Everybody watching this video knows that it works because you're here. We have processed thousands and thousands of silver and platinum members, over 85,000 in our short 3 decades online, and it's worked out great. My advice is to get on lesson 3 and read the lesson. I put this posting in our Skype group for the monitors the other day, and I wasn't kidding. 94, not 44, 94, that's with a 9, out of 100 did nothing in the first 2 weeks. Because I was watching and I thought, well, maybe it's because of Christmas. You know, like people are busy, they buy and they don't do anything. They say, I'll get to it. No, not the case. Even now, 10 days into January, it's steady at about 92. 92 people have come in, not asked for their bonuses, not posted a single ad. They're breathing. I know they're breathing because they have logged in. And it's just the way it is on the internet. And it's not a Worldprofit thing. It's just a fact of the internet that people are bouncing from one dog to another looking for the dog that has the secret button, the button that requires them to do nothing except pay some money and get some money back. And that opportunity, well, it doesn't exist. Okay, so if you are a monitor and you're watching this, make sure that you do remind silver members or platinum members that, you know, ask questions and say to them, listen, are you promoting? Did you get your bonuses? You know, that kind of a thing. Because there's a 92% chance that they haven't. I believe it or not, they haven't. They haven't done anything, actually. So remember that. It's just the human condition. It's not a Worldprofit thing at all. It's rampant through every business online where people want to make money. So try to understand that. So if you are one of those people, all you have to do is read lesson 3, and it will direct you to some videos that you want to do, and you want to get in and you want to start promoting. You're going to get a great time learning how to do all of this because we have 18 sites that you can practice on. You can send daily emails to 18 sites. And again, hardly anybody does that. You know, it's just, like I said, it's a tough time of the year right now. And this is where you see numbers like that because people are usually, and I'm going to be blunt, I'm honest, they're starving themselves. They're not eating, right? Nobody's eating, nobody's drinking, nobody's having any fun right now because we kind of blew it all at Christmas and New Year's. It will end in about a week. Everybody kind of tumbles and flops and fails. I hate to say it, but they just fail completely, and then they go back to their normal life. Then we get going again. Okay? So be patient, especially if you're in this business and you're wondering, you know, what's going on. That's what's happening. And, you know, you get on the phone with somebody and they're ornery, right? They're ready to, you know, chew their arm off. They're like, oh, let this end. Okay, we'll end it. Enough of that. Joining sites, copying ads, posting ads, and repeating is really what we're trying to teach people to do. It's not difficult if you just take your time with it. We have ad examples, we have landing pages, everything is there for you. All you have to do is go through the motions and you'll see how easy it is. We're here 7 days a week, 365 days of the year. We really don't have much of an excuse not to be. I mean, I work out of home. Been working out of home for about 15 years now, of the 30, right? So it's just fantastic. Save a lot of money when you can work full time from home. Gmail is your friend still. Somebody came out with the new hot email. I had to get an email with these guys, and I thought, oh, well, they wanted to charge money for email, right? So I noticed that a couple of people had used this email system and they were blocking mail servers. So I said, "Oh, you're kidding. You're out." Gmail always reigns supreme when it comes to just overall email. Okay, so get an email box through Gmail. You'll thank me. Proof of the program. Does it work? Well, you're here. You're the traffic. You are the result of the traffic that we generate through our silver and platinum members, and you came in as a result of it. And you signed up and you said, hey, let me try this. So it does work. The system does work. It works very well. The first video that you'll find in the training, when you go click on the Start Here button, which is right here on the left menu, is fantastic. It will bring up 2 videos. The first one is the one we're going to talk about right now. That first video will set up your commission, your profile, take you on a tour of the member area, just to give you an idea of what the menus mean and how to work around them. And when you're looking at the member area, write it on a sticky note or something. But remember, it's been evolving over 30 years. So there's a lot of stuff in there because we have people that have been with us for well over 20 years, right? We have 5 years, 10 years, 15. They've taken the time to create what you see. Worldprofit didn't create the member area. Believe me, we didn't. It was created by you, members. Said, hey, how about this and how about that? I'll give you an example when I talk to you on the next slide about how a member formed a part of the member area, a part of a program. Okay. So that first video, again, will get you through that, a little bit about how to get support, understanding what you got with your membership. We have a button you can just click and see what you got. The free advertising campaigns, Diamond, Ruby, Traffic Blasters, understanding how the Live Business Center and the monitors work. You'll be familiar with the ad tracker on the top menu, just to make sure that you're doing your promotion as per the last slide. And again, you don't have to worry when you sign somebody up because we send a newsletter out every day. And if they haven't confirmed, we send out usually 2 to 3 times a week a message to them too, saying, hey, do you want to just activate your account so you can place ads? We send a message out to them. So every day that goes out. We also have some software, JitBit, AutoText, RoboForm, and Postbox. I will be updating this probably in the next few weeks. They've changed to another program, but it's fine. It works pretty much the same. And I know I don't like change either, especially with my email, but it is a good program what they switched to. Okay, so, but you can still go to Postbox and you can find out all about it. And again, these are all under cool tools on the top menu. Okay, so if you go to your top menu here, you will see under cool tools, you can find a ton of stuff in here that we use. Okay. Are there any questions? Does anybody have any questions about any of this stuff? If you do, post away. I can help you. And by the way, if you're new, that's what this workshop's all about. It's just me sitting here being your sponsor. So you say to me, hey, can you show me this or something? Lead funnels. Do you folks know what these are? Lead funnels? It's a squeeze page lead funnel. It allows you to post a whole bunch of stuff up here. Let me see. We're going to go to it. Biz builders, lead funnels. Or sorry, they're under money makers. They're called lead funnels. I like them because you can add URLs. And when somebody goes to your lead funnel, they see this, and then it fades into what you put in. So you can see there's two links in here, right? This one's Worldprofit, and you can see them here. You go in and you say, okay, so that's the first one. And the second one can be one of the ad examples, right? So you can keep adding new pages to the funnel. So if we added one and we called it, I don't know, we'll just call it ABC. Like, it doesn't matter what you call it. Make it order number 3. And then you need the URL for it, which we can get here. Just go to training and say add examples. Open that in a new tab. And then grab one. We'll just grab this one, just copy that URL just for this. And then put it in there. Okay, so then we save it. And if we go and we refresh that page, you'll see that there's that one. There's the Worldprofit one. And then there's this one, which should come up there. And you promote this page, or you can cloak it if you want. And people will go to this page and they will see it. You can post it this way if you want. You can change the ad. It's totally up to you. Okay, so I've already, I don't mind it being George Kosch lead funnel. Like, nobody knows what that is, so they just go. Okay. Those, you can watch the video here too. Just click the help video. It's lead funnels. And you can watch it on YouTube. It's got closed captioning. Should help you out with it. Are there any questions about lead funnels? Yeah, you don't have to put 10 in there. You can put 3. You can put 2 in. They work quite well. All right. So you've got up to 5 of them. So you can create more than one. Obviously, I only have one URL in here. I'd normally put, something like that, and then have another one go in, and it could be something different. And this is just recommended. You can use this if you want as your ad, or you can use the AI assisted here to change that ad to something that you just prefer. Okay, so lead funnels are really cool. They're very easy to use, and again, they're under money makers. Lead funnels. Okay, so we'll close that off. Okay, I've added some stuff, some enhancements to the chatbot system, and a lot of it is because of Rich Moyer. Rich came on and he said, again, this is how a lot of Worldprofit has come to be, is because members will send me in a ticket and say, hey, can you do this? Or, can you add this to it? So I did. I added some stuff to the chatbots. The number one thing, of course, is down here. You can see questions and answers that were given to your chatbot. So if somebody went there and asked a question on whatever page, it would be tracked. So thanks for your help, whatever, that kind of a thing. And then if you send it in, I don't know what it's going to answer about that. It's going to tell me to go click on the start free button, right? But if you go in here and we refresh this page, you can see, thanks for your help and the time and the date that it was added. You can also export all of these as CSV, plain text. Like the text one's an easy one, just in case you want to see the interactivity in a nice, neat format. Okay, so that's pretty cool. The other thing that was added, and of course you just press the button to see and to show and clear them. Okay, so the other thing I did was the container width. You probably don't want to use 100, but you might be putting it on the side of a thin page or something like that, so you can change it. It goes up to 700, which is pretty wide. So there you go, 590. That's pretty good. Update. And then when you went to see your chatbot, it would be pretty wide. All right, so those two things were added, container width, and also, of course, the showing the questions and answers. and being able to download them into 3 pretty main formats. The thing about these chatbots is the training. You can always go to your second chatbot, like I said, and use this as a framework for training it, and go in and say, okay, for your second chatbot, you could use the same thing, but say, I want this to be for a different company, and just follow the same sort of pattern. Does that make sense? So, if you had your third chatbot here, you could say, fill in all this and then put this in and then modify it and say, okay, your play character. And you can completely change these things too, because you can just go in to say chatbot 2 and say, okay, I want try some questions with it and see if they're what you want it to answer like. And then you can put it on your landing page. Brian Armstrong, one of our members, did that with a what's it called here? He went down into this company under Cool Tools and did Leads Leap. And Leads Leap will allow you to post code so you can have chat work with your Leads Leap account. As an example of an external site that has nothing to do with Worldprofit, that works really well with Worldprofit systems. Yeah, I am, Rich. I will do whatever I possibly can, as long as a lot of it is optional. Like if you say you want something, I'll do my best I can and make it happen. So I also wanted to give you a sneak peek of what's coming. They're called popovers. So if we go look at this page, I'll show you an example. And this is just with one sort of popover, is having the ability to have something come up with a landing page in it, where you could make it wider or higher, or you can change the box. You can have the box come down from the left. You could have it appear in different ways. I haven't done that part yet, but you could say somebody comes to the page and 3 seconds later that comes up. Okay, that kind of a thing. And you've seen them before, but what I'm doing is I'm building in controls, very simple, and it's just one line of code. You don't have to worry about meta tags or anything or preloading scripts. You'll just take a piece of code and put it in, and it will allow you to put in any site that you want. You could just put it in there and have it show up and people can scroll, or you can have it a little taller, that kind of a thing. So I'm working on that now, and that'll be released next week, because it's very easy code for me to be able to add all kinds of things to it to be able to have it really shine. And you'll be able to put a title up here and have a name if you want, or you can just leave it blank, right? So people can come in and see it. And again, it will show up. You can have a timer on it, and you can have all kinds of different options with it that will be fantastic. Are there any questions about that? These are going to be popovers. They're great for websites, again, like Leads Leap or anything like that, where you just want to give people the option to be able to sign up for something different. So you get 2 for 1. Again, I'm a big fan of that, because people will see the main page come up, and then you can even use this with the landing page builder, right? So, well, this is the landing page builder, by the way, in case you were wondering. This is the landing page builder with just a line of code. That's it. Just a simple line of code in there. All right, so that's coming. And again, popovers, chatbots, all kinds of stuff. Again, just to generate leads to go on your list and go from there. Are there any questions about that? You'll even be able to put, a landing page builder page in as a popover on another site too, if you want, for your autoresponder, right? So you would have a page like this, which generates autoresponder. Of course, you wouldn't have this show up on it. That'd be gone. But you would say, well, I want to put this on Leads Leap and have people also sign up for my autoresponder possibly, or a different opportunity. Sky's the limit with this stuff. You can do all that. Yeah, Lead Magnet is still around. I'm not sure if I still have the link to it. I'm going to put the link back in. I was doing some updates on it. That's all. It should be on the left menu. I'm thinking here, lead magnet. Don't worry, I'll make sure. I'm just doing some updates to it. It should work fine though. The lead magnets, they're still good. I was just there. I know you're reading my mind because I thought, well, when am I going to finish these lead magnet updates? And I'm working on it. Yeah, we do. We have lead magnets. I'm still doing fine. Don't worry, I'll add them back. I just had to update some of the software. We moved to a different server, which was a big ordeal, and it's fine though. It works fine. I was in it this morning, playing around in there. Yeah, I know. I'm the same way. I think I just go in. If you go in here, you can get to it. They're called lead magnet, and then default. Doesn't hurt to go there if you have an account. It's not like you can't go there. I'll go there right now. Here, I'll access it. There I am. And the way lead magnets work is, here's the sad part. I think a lot of these are out of business now. It was remember auto tweets? These are from 2018, 2017. My goodness, look at that. Oh my goodness. So if I went to edit one, I don't even know if these still work. But you can, let's just say we wanted to do georgekosch.com, just something simple. And you have to have HTTPS nowadays. Save changes. And yeah, so here's the overlay content, which I'm also doing in our popover, where you can put content in if you want. Okay, so I'm going to call this George Kosch here, and then I think George Kosch, and then if you say links, open in a new window, George Kosch will show up, and then this will pop over it. See, so it's a little more complicated though. Rich, I got to tell you, these programs are nice, but a lot of them are very hard for our members to use. Like these are, you come in here and you say, well, okay, so look at all these settings, right? There's just overlay widths and stuff, which is nice. I like it, but it is complex, right? Bounce right, bounce left, all that stuff. But yes, I will revive this. I had to log in as so if I log out, I think I can log in as my admin, right? So I go in as administrator. You see there are new servers available, 3.8. So do y'all want to see if we can update? I'm not going to click it in front of all of you because something always goes wrong. Anyways, I'm going to do this, and when it's updated, I will put the links back, okay? And then we'll talk about it next week. It's really cool. It's a great little program. Absolutely. There's my old test. Look at how old this thing is. 2017. It's 8 years old and it's still running. Like it runs fine. Okay, next. Popovers coming soon. I'm going to like mine better because they're going to be simpler. It's just 1, 2, 3, 4 sort of thing, boop, boop, it's up. No, there won't be about 100 settings. I'm not a big fan of difficult. Okay, Worldprofit's membership levels. This is from last week. Does anybody have any questions about our different memberships? Because I can review them if you want. It's just, they're pretty straightforward, right? We have an associate membership, we have a silver, and we have platinum. And let's talk about platinum right now because that's my favorite membership because it is our top membership. And it is, we had a huge amount of updates and upgrades to platinum. because you save over $800 on a 1-year prepaid. You get 40% commission instead of 20% on your sales, right? Silver's 20. You do get 100 fresh exclusive leads every month. And believe me, we pay for them. We pay a lot of money for our leads, which I can, well, I won't show you. I've shown you a million times, but we pay a lot of money for our leads. Graphic Studio is included, which I just used this morning to do the cover for that YouTube video for the what I was showing you, not lead magnets, but the lead funnels. Okay, so I was using that for the help video. You get an autoresponder and ClickBank Superstore Sales Manager, so all the store builders are included, and you get enormous traffic injections every month, which these have become much more valuable now because all of these sites have been redone. They're all brand new except for Quantum. Quantum is still modern though. Okay, so all of these sites you get upgraded in, and you also receive your bonuses to them, which are very valuable. No longer work. So Uncle, you need to go back and get caught up on what we've done. We've upgraded all the sites, and we sent out a multitude of updates and upgrade notices to everybody about all of the new links that are available for you right here. You should only be using these links right here that you see in this area. So for example, Traffic Center, if you want to promote it, here's your link right here. Okay, so you're going to use that link right there. And if you want to promote it, you can use this copy if you want. And you can also promote all 18 of the sites with one. So again, you need to go back and fix them, update them. I highly recommend that you just use this one link here too. This is way better because then people can sign up under you in all of the sites. Also, something that you should note is you can upgrade your own accounts in all of these sites. Okay, you can do your own upgrades. That one, let me see, Dragon. Yeah, it said upgrade to lifetime as part of your platinum VIP membership or your silver. So take the time, make sure you upgrade yourself. If your email is bouncing, you can just hit this, watch if it doesn't do a single thing to it except switch you to good again. There's all kinds of reasons for that. Some people just, their account got overloaded and then you got to bounce. So you come in here, you can just fix it with a click. You can change your password too if you want. If you want to change your password, click change password after you put one in. We only allow letters and numbers, but you can put in 12 of them. I don't think anybody's going to guess them. Okay, are there any questions about that? Very, very important to update all of your links. That should take care of that. Okay, just so the monitors know this, I just wanted to show you something here. I'll log in as an associate on my other account here. Logging in as associate. What's really neat is I did some, and all of you will know this because all monitors should have their own associate account for testing purposes. Again, this is one of those things where I've really, really urged monitors, get an associate account. It could be under your same Gmail account if you want. That way you get the newsletters every day. That way you can log in as an associate on maybe another browser, like your Edge browser, like I'm on now. and you can see what's going on. Okay, because it changes too much. I used to put up these screenshots and, oh, please put up a new screenshot and a new video and for monitors. Go in because you see where it says click here to watch the video. Watch what happens. Do you see how the silver video now just pushes everything down? They're not even leaving. They're staying here for you. Okay. And then at least it's easier for them to watch. Okay. Now, is it going to say they're in the silver video? No, but who cares? So what if it says they're in the video? That's nice. We just want them to watch it, right? And I want it to be easy for them to see it. So click here to watch. Click. And there is a bonus in the video, but they've got to watch it just to find out what the bonus is. If they don't watch the video, then they don't get the bonus. All right. And poor Garfield. Where's Garfield? Looks like he's logged in as an associate. How do I find the live training? Well, that'll help, yeah. Okay, are there any questions about that? So if you're interested in upgrading and prepaying, put in a support ticket and you'll get a quote to prepay and save for a 1-year platinum. It'd be great to have you upgrade, sorry. So you were saying platinum has access to that. I'm not quite sure what you mean, Joe. To access to what? What are you access to? Not quite sure. The daily info. Well, no, Joe, you're not a monitor, so you don't want that. You want to focus on promoting every single day and generating associates. I've always had a question for people that ask me about our program that are silver or platinum, and I say, how many associates have you brought in today? And usually the answer is it could be 2 or it could be 0. So if the answer is 0, the next question I say is, how many clicks have you received today? And what what I'm asking them to do is just go to their ad tracker and see if they're bringing in some clicks. And then the next thing that I do is if they and get started in the program, right? If I ask somebody, how many associates have you brought in? And they say none, then I say, drop what you're doing and promote. You've got to have your business running in such a way that you're generating leads constantly. I will promise you, my big thing for last year was just people not promoting their business at all. They didn't promote. We receive a lot of new sales, of course, and we receive a lot of people saying, well, this didn't work. And I'm not allowed to comment because I'm too truthful. And I say, no, you got the wrong word in there. It's not this didn't work, you didn't work. Because we have thousands of people who did work and make money. Like we have money going out in 5 days to people that are working and that are promoting and that are making money. It works. So what I usually like to say to people is, no, you didn't work. right? Don't say this didn't work. You didn't work because you didn't promote. You didn't have a simple piece of paper in front of you that said, how many associates have I signed up today? You have to have associates signing up every single day or it won't work. It won't. It'll never work. And there's so many places to promote. I had a person in my YouTube video here. I think the comment was up here. Let's see if I can find it. And he said, you've got so many places to promote. See, look at this guy. He says, is there a list of sites? This was a great overview of 18 sites. Plus there's 40 in the 20 plus, plus over 200 more. Like, look what he says. There's over 200 in the, no excuse not to have associates coming in every day. So Rich says, chatbot says 250, but is it much larger, still running out of runway? Any chance of making AI training area even bigger? No, it is. You can use 4,000 characters right here. Oh, my mistake. I'll change that, Rich. That should say 4,000. Let's go and change that number. Here, I'll change it right now. You can use more. That's a good one. I didn't see that. Initially it was 255 when I was first learning how to do it. Chatbots. There we go. Easy to change. Watch. Just a typo, that's all. There you go. Updated. 4,000 characters. So one trained on Hercules, one on Lead Sleep. I found out they will answer in Spanish. Yeah, they do. I know, that's surprising, isn't it? We had that happen. Isn't that something? So yeah, if you say look at that. Isn't that cool? I can't remember. Come on. Savoir? So is it iOS? Comment ça va? Comment ça va? I don't remember. I took French for 4 years when I was in military college, but that was 35 years ago. So, well, 37 years ago now. I don't. Yeah. So there you go. I do understand that. Nous avons plus de 30 ans d'expérience dans le domaine. So Daniel says, is there an active social media list of pages or handles where people can post affiliate links? Is there an active social media? No, you can go down to the social media area here. Where do we have that listed here? I think it's on the left menu somewhere. Social media, maybe not. Oh, there it is. Social networking. That's it. There's a Facebook group, Twitter feed, YouTube channel. But you'd have to go and look for that. Yeah, I'd say Facebook groups are pretty good to post in. You can't get away with any robot postings though. You got to be real or you get kicked out. They're pretty good at that. Yeah. Yeah, I am very simple. I have a Twitter account or X and I never, I don't really post to it. The WordPress does. I have a Facebook account, personal and business, and YouTube channel. That's it. I don't have anything else. I really prefer to post to Safeless, traffic exchanges, classified ad sites. Anything that's free and easy is way better. You just have to remember that's where people are going and joining because of their simplicity. They're so easy to use. And that's my opinion, but you know, so yeah, you can also join a lot of Facebook groups that you're allowed to post in. Fast Track is our best. Fast Track is our best because we pay to promote through Fast Track. It's a paid option, and we get a lot of Fast Track comes from YouTube through Google. And if you go Worldprofit, like a lot of people type this in, and you'll see many of these videos we don't know. We don't see free postings, and then even if you said free classifieds, free will show up in here too a lot. There's all kinds of us, in here. So that's, and then there's free ads, which we're also, will come up, in there. So Worldprofit ad packages are Fast Track. Honestly, there's a special on right now. If you check in the, Sandy has a special on now for some ad packages, associate giveaway. It's this one here. So if you read this message, we're giving away associates as a bonus for purchase of Emerald Traffic Booster. So you can pre-purchase an Emerald now for 1 year. Traffic Blaster, Affiliate Link Blaster. These are all so good. I mean, the best one is Titanium and Emerald, because Emerald is continuous traffic for a whole year. We pay money for this. This is what we do. I pay a tremendous amount of money to promote, and I join these programs. For example, under Link Magic, I have upgraded accounts in all of these sites. So yeah, Emerald is just a general lead system. We have ads that run through Lead Power, and other companies that just go to a page and say, are you interested in these 4 random things? And then if they pick, you get that lead. It's just constantly running. And believe me, my credit card statement comes every month. I have a credit card, a US currency credit card, and I get the bill every month. And, I'm like, well, we spend a lot of money on advertising. We do. Believe me, we do. And that's just if you want, if you're going to pay, we're going to take some of that money and pay. The only exception is Fast Track. We don't pay commissions on Fast Track because all that money goes into the pile. How effective is your A? What is an A? 47 per year. Is that, I don't know what. Just try typing that again, Joe. I don't know what you mean there. What's A? AIK. Now I'm more confused. AIK. What is AIK? Maybe just type it out. And I'm just going to, no, AI. I don't know what part of AI you're talking about, Joe. 47 per year. That's the AI chatbots, right? The AI chatbots here, advanced chatbots. This actually is not advertising. This is an add-on so that when you're sending people to a page, they could see this, right? It can assist you in generating leads. I should have called them lead bots. They really are lead bots, right? Because when you go to the site, they pop up and they try to generate a lead because they have a button right on it that says get started for free, right? So they're really lead bots. Yeah, Rich uses Fast Track, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Fast Track is good. Emerald is great. These are all advertising systems that we've created over the years to sort of, we'll get a tech support ticket in. Like, let's look at Emerald, for example. I had a tech support ticket that came in and said, listen, I have nothing to do with Worldprofit. I'm an associate and I like you guys, but I don't want to sell what you're selling. I've already got another program I'm in, and they don't offer your type of traffic, right? They don't have these packages. So I scratched my head and I thought, well, I told them you can try our Ruby solos or our Prime login ads. And he said, do you have a bundle? Because I like your traffic blaster. So I scratched my head again, and I took out my big piece of paper here, my planning page, right? So I got the ta-da, and I wrote it all out. I just said, well, how can I combine all of this? Because this guy has a good point. He's not in well, he's an associate, but he doesn't want to have a website. He doesn't want to be a silver member. He doesn't want to be a platinum member. He just wants a really neat package that constantly pours leads into his other program. And if you're an associate and you did buy this, they don't go in your prospect manager because you don't have one, but they go in a list, right? Called your Emerald leads, right? So you see them. So I created this system, and it's just daily traffic, conversions guaranteed, weekly Ruby solos. You get one a week, and you run an Emerald Prime, like they're called Prime ads. So you can see I've had 2,000 visits. This is the one that is generating Fast Track leads, because everything I do is for Fast Track. And I've got leads coming in all the time, right? Like, look at them all. There's 17 pages of leads. I just put my ad in one time, and then you set it and forget it. You don't have to do anything. It just runs all the time. You can take a tour right here. Just click on that. So that's an example of something that you can use for Worldprofit if you want leads for your Worldprofit business, leads for any business. Okay, so that's an example of what we do at Worldprofit. We try to listen to people that say, I want these packages. And you can always fill in a tech support form and say, hey, can you put a package together for me? I want this, and this. Make me a deal. You can do that. We'll make you a deal. If you want to buy 5 things, we'll make you a deal. Just put in a request. Okay. So I'm going to end it there. What a great week. I think we're at our hour. If I missed anybody, make sure that you put in a support ticket, and I will leave you off with this. In 7 to 10 days, and I'm being honest here, I'm not trying to be funny. In 7 to 10 days, the New Year's resolutions are gone. Everybody goes back to normal. It usually takes 3 weeks. So be patient with people that are a little, I don't want to eat my arm because they're starving and they're working out and they're like, I'm so tired. I'm so tired because they haven't gone to the gym for years, right? They're in there doing their thing and they're running every day. And every year it ends. It takes another 7 days or so. So have a great weekend, and I will see you next Friday. And remember, I'm always around, so you can always get to me by tech support. Okay? Thanks a lot.